Namaskaram. Welcome to the 32nd episode of our series Mother Earth Speaks to Corporate. Is this the concluding episode, concluding part? Definitely not. There can be no end to discussion on scriptures like Tirupavai. For years, this is an annual event. A plethora of acharyas, upanyaskars, they keep giving lectures on Tirupavai, Upanyasams on Tirupavai. And with the advent of technology, many years of Upanyasams have been recorded. If you see each year Upanyasam, you'll find some addition, some addition, some addition, some new things. So it is endless. So it will be foolish to say that this is the end of the Tirupavai detailing. It can never be. I had been blessed in some way that I had been able to share some thoughts on this Tirupavai, which has got 30 verses. 30 is a number which is associated with me in some way or the other. It was the 30th of December, which falls in this kind of this month, Margazhi. The change happened. It was a turning point in my life. I had been a corporate person for a long time. Did not know a word of this Tamil literature, Nalayara Divya Prabandham, not a word. On 30th of December 2006, to be very precise, something happened in me saying that I should do something different. I should start getting into this line more. Of course, not leaving the corporate because that is a bread and butter. So I couldn't have left it and come here. But parallelly, so it was I was drawn into this line. And as I said, the first door that opened to receive me was this Prabandha. When I started listening to that, it was such a sweet language with so much of meaning. And the first set of Prabandha, there are about 24, 25 Prabandhas that make the 4,000 verses. One Prabandha is Tirupavai, which got into the mind so easily that I could recite it without referring to a book. Such a easy language. Easy language outwardly, but it has got so much of depth. So in Tamil, we call it as Eera Tamil. Eera Tamil means it is always with love, affection, etc., which is associated with the moist, cool, Eera Tamil. And when I started listening to these verses, some of the words struck a chord in my mind. Oh, this is connecting to my work that I did yesterday. This is connecting to the work that I am going to do tomorrow in the corporate. So that was the first initial point that made me to look at this Tirupavai with a corporate mindset, wearing a corporate hat. That's why I had been able to link all the verses to some corporate points. If you actually see Tirupavai, I am not going to list down all the learning that we have looked at in the last 30 days. That will be a tedious, lengthy one. I don't want to take up your time. We have heard, you can rewind and see it again and again. But this Tirupavai was a journey. She described a journey, set a mission, prepared to go in a path that will take her to the mission, set objectives, listed on the do's and don'ts, formed the rules, look at the logistics, and formed a team. That the team had 4 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing. They performed. And as they moved It also gave an indication that when you have such a critical mission, you will have an opportunity to interact with very senior people, very knowledgeable people, people with a lot of wisdom. How do we handle that kind of a atmosphere and learn from them, being humble, and finally achieved what she wanted. This is what is corporate life is all about. We set a mission, we set a rule, how do we go about, we form a team, and the team takes time to combine, align themselves, and they come to the stage of performing, and then there is nothing to stop them. So the entire flow has been like a journey in a corporate, that I start a mission and end a mission, enjoy the fruit of it. That's the whole Tripaway has been, the way that we have seen in the last 30 days. It has been an exhilarating experience for me. It was a great experience. It is like, as I said, the Tripaway has got so much one cannot even realize. It is like standing in the banks of or the shore of a huge ocean, and as you stand, the moist will come and probably get stuck into your body. There's a feeling that I get. There's so much, the depth is so much, we cannot even fathom what is the depth. That is a powerful one. So, as I said, the scriptures of our land has got so much of wisdom that we can pick up a lot of things and live our life in a way that has been prescribed in the scriptures. We don't have to go anywhere else. It is all at our land. So that is again emphasis that I would like to put in. And this opportunity I will take to thank and recognize a few people. Predominantly, I talk about three people. The first is Sri Andal. Without her blessings, this would not have been possible at all. Number two, Vimala Srinivasan, Madam Vimala Srinivasan. She is a 78-year young lady with a lot of activity. Kangiram she is doing now in Srirangam. She has helped to add so much of value to the entire episode by rendering the verses every day. In her busy schedule, she has been able to do that. And the way she has sung, the sweetness, you will not even realize that she is 78. So, it is like a 17-year-old girl singing. Such kind of a sweet voice at this level. No notes or missing or whatever it is. It's a beautiful, it's a great value addition. I feel it has given an embellishment to a very, very tiny effort that I had made. So I must thank her from my heart. Pallandu. Of course, she is senior to me, but I can still say, if Perumal can be given that Pallandu, she also deserves that Pallandu to her. The third person is my wife, who has been a great support, and she is the technical director of this series. She has been handling the camera, she has been doing some editing, she has been able to correct wherever there is some problem in my flow, and putting a little pressure, saying that yes, get it done, so don't sag off. And she is a busy person, she has got a lot of activities. In that time, she is also able to devote some time and also allow me to have a private time without any disturbance. So she was able to support that. So I must thank her for that also. And I had mentioned the three persons. The mind says I should talk about a few more people who had been very encouraging to me. The first one is Nalini Srinivasan, who was the person who will open up the video the moment it is posted, and the moment she completes, she will put a comment and send it across religiously. Number two is Padma Vasudevan. She also has been the same. So sometimes I have posted it at night 1 o'clock, and she has read it at 1 o'clock and posted a reply to that. Thanks to her as well. And Vipran Narayan, my co-brother, who also has been very, very supportive, and he himself is a teacher. He was a great teacher. He also has given a lecture in all the 30 days, and I also have picked up a few points, though little late, which will help me to do something in the next year episode. So I would like to thank all these people as well. This experience has given me some incentive that I will continue to do the explanation of this Tirpavai, and God willing, Perumal willing, Andal willing, I will come again with another series next year. And I would like to also explore some other scriptures. So I have some works identified, which also has a direct connection to our daily life and the corporate life. So I am trying to do that. That is, if her grace is going to be there, if she can recommend to the Lord, and Lord will enable me to do that. So as I said, this is a continuous journey of exploring the scriptures of our Tamil literatures. It is easy for me to explore the titles in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, because I am aligned to that, and I am doing daily rituals that are supposed to be a part of our life. So nothing else. So there are other scriptures have equal power. But as I tell people, when I have taken up a topic of electrical engineering and study only that, it doesn't mean that I disrespect the mechanical or civil engineering subjects. They have their own value. But if I have to explore, the electrical engineering itself is a huge ocean. I have no time. This birth is not enough to explore that. Then where the question of getting into the other subjects? That is the only reason, nothing else. There is no disrespect to the other religions, other sects of religions within the Hindu community, nothing of that sort. So it is convenient and it is easy for me to explore. So I am doing that. So take it that way. So I will continue to explore in this line, and I will come and share my thoughts with you as and when the opportunity is available. Till then, a great namaskara to